Hello everybody and welcome to another live stream. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Monday? Hello Delete Hero, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I will be coming better to watch my live stream. Bam. Okay, we've got a new week, which means new weeklies. Also this event to finish. There's gonna be... Wait, is there gonna be another one? There might not be another one. There was an event calendar actually, like that was so cool. And apparently this is gonna be... Oh yeah, just the double drops. There's gonna be like an official tab for this, where you can actually like scroll this and it will update all the time, and that's like so amazing, because it's so hard to keep up with the events in the other games. I mean, when I play as much as I do, it's like I'm gonna do all the events anyways, but it's nice knowing when they are. Also, like when I'm deciding when to stream which game, it can be nice to, like, you know, play when a new event comes out or just before it finishes, so that I can actually do all the stages on time. So that's one of my favorite things they showcased about 2.0. Right, because it was Zenless, right, that shows this, and not like Star Rail. Sometimes it can be confusing which game is getting which quality of life updates. I'm pretty sure this one was Zenless. Okay, let's get some more discs, and then we'll be able to craft some more LN pieces, because my LN is definitely not strong enough yet. I also really want to get some good pieces for Vivian before she comes out. Like, I don't really have a set I could be proud of, even though I've farmed for so long. Versus these enemies here, it's actually better to end my third basic early against the first enemy, because then I actually kill him anyways with the special. So holding the basic is just a waste of time. I can save like a second, usually this way. HP main stat, so that's worthless, double crit, so that's worthless, and HP main stat, that's also bad. I did get some pieces that could be promising, so like we'll go through them and upgrade them all. Or more likely, go through them, roll bad stats and throw them.
Bye bye.
Yeah, just a short. Bad AI. They didn't go to like one spot. Gotta love how the tail was just like between her legs. Tail censorship. Attack percent crit rate, we can check this out, especially because the final stat is pen. Defense and crit damage. I mean, this is like as good as a crit damage piece gets, almost. But you don't want a crit damage piece, no. Vivian actually gets like extra bonuses from anomaly proficiency outside of just like the straight anomaly proficiency damage increase. And even if you only get the anomaly proficiency damage increase, you still want anomaly proficiency. You have enough upgrade mats. That means probably that your standards are too lax. Well, let me actually first go through the pieces. I have actually never run out of these upgrade mats since 1.0. That's like the one thing I've always had enough of. Partially because I made the mistake of buying them on like on one of the like first weeks of the game. Like definitely in month 1, I made the mistake of actually buying the disc upgrade mats from 141, and then I had huge Denny problems, but hey, at least I never had the disc upgrade mats problems. But yeah, I only bought them once. Okay, so let's check the sets that I'm actually actively farming. And we have here, this needs to roll anomaly proficiency, and actually did. Okay, what are we running up against? +2, +1. Okay. Terrible. Great. Pretty bad. It's actually never good at this point. Like at best we go +2, +0. That's kind of this piece, but this rolled twice into pen. This once into flat attack. So yeah, this one is done for. What about you? No attack percent, but like, if you roll 5 times into anomaly proficiency, I will take it. No, you didn't. Yeah, no attack percent is actually quite a bummer. And then we have this, crit damage. Nope. Now on this slot we've got attack percent. Yeah, no. Here we've got crit rate. Nope. And then crit damage. Eventually they will run what I want. They will roll what I want. Oh. This is a crit damage piece. Yeah, just not even... Why even log stuff like this? It's never going anywhere. Right? Yeah, it's not even perfect. If it had attack percent as well, but it's not even perfect, so what's the point? Can you roll crit damage? Nope. Can you roll actually... Oh. I guess... I'll give it one more chance. Shoot. Oh shoot, wait, it's actually... pretty decent, but not amazing. Wait, it's better than my current piece. Okay. I mean, this has +3 flat attack. But +3 flat attack is like at most equal to 1 crit sub. Assuming I'm not overcapped. I need to check. Assuming I'm not overcapped, this is better. Ish. Actually, this is 4 flat attack rolls. 4 flat attack rolls versus 1 crit rate roll. It's actually close. It's very close. This one's tough. Yeah, what about this guy? Crit damage? Let me check my crit rate pieces here. What are we running? +1 crit damage, +1 attack percent. Oh yeah, so like we've got an upgrade candidate right here. Because this is better. Ugh, not anymore. Yeah, now it's worse. Actually, I mean it's like same-ish. I guess it's worth keeping. It's pretty much strictly better than this Ben piece. We can throw the Ben piece. But unfortunately Ben is on it right now. Wait, what I can do is like switch with Ben. Switch here. Switch back here. And now Ben is no longer on this piece and we can throw it away. Because I really don't like it when my pieces just keep piling up. Right, so if I already have a bunch of pieces that are very similar, I'll just throw the worst one. Like this crit damage +2 crit +1 attack percent is so much better than these other ones right here. Surely one of these gets the boot, right? Like this one is actually good. +2 crit +1 attack percent, sure. And +1 crit rate 0 attack percent. This has +2 crit rate but no attack percent at all on the piece. And this is the same situation. You know what, I might just throw all 3. Nah, throwing all 3 would be a bit much. I mean, there's like another one right here, +2 crit rate and nothing else. Yo, the Harumasa piece is actually the worst. Harumasa, what are you doing? Oh, sayonara. Wait, I need to... Oh, Harumasa is like a mess anyway. Yeah, the Harumasa is a bit of a mess. Yeah, so this one is a throw for sure. +2 crit and nothing else. This is +2 crit and +1 pen. And it's +2 crit and +2 pen. So once again, Soldier 11 actually, like the piece that's actually equipped, is the worst one. But yeah, they are equipped on the characters I don't really play. I will just slap random stuff on them. So yeah, now yeah, 3 +15s are gonna go bye bye. That's good. Is that all? Looks like it. Alright, let's give him something. Oops, not dismantle. Let's give him something from like Puffer. Like, oh yeah, this is a good piece. Oh wait, this is crit rate? He was playing crit damage, so he probably wants crit damage. this one. Yeah. In case I just want to play him. What does Miyabi is getting a rerun on the anniversary? Very high. There were some leaks about that. I've got a bunch of +0 pieces on electric damage bonus. I'm probably throwing this at this point. If you are playing pen ratio 2 piece, you either want a god piece damage bonus piece on 5, or you just want pen ratio, like a normal person. And not the same with these guys. Crit damage? No? Goodbye. And then this one is like, even if it rolls crit damage, I would say even if it rolls crit damage, it's bad anyways. So I shouldn't have +4'd it. I guess I will give it one more chance. Because like this has 2 good stats and this also had 2 good stats, so this was kind of unfair. Unfair treatment of these pieces. Okay, goodbye to this one as well. Yeah, like you just don't really want damage bonus here. I already have like a terrible physical damage bonus piece. It's like the worst out of the ones I have been upgrading. But you just don't want this, right? We've got 1 pen ratio, we've got 2 pen ratio, we've got attack percent, like sure. 3 pen ratio, 4 pen ratio. Actually no. Just 3. Like just 3. Where are you at with the current character release rota? What do you mean? Actually, yesterday on stream I went through like all the upcoming patches in Hoyo games and like what units we are gonna get each week. We are like, this is the upcoming one. This is in 2 days. We are just getting the Shilon and Venti rerun in Genshin. But then we are getting Vivian in Zenless, then Anaxagoras in Star Rail, then Escoffier in Genshin, and Ifa might be first or might be second half. We don't know. Then Hugo in Zenless, then Hayasin in Star Rail, then either we're getting Ifa right here, or he came on 4 and on the 30th, and then we only get reruns here. Then we've got 2.0 at the end of May, with most likely Ishuen, then Cypher in Star Rail, this one is confirmed, then most likely Skerk in Genshin. And most likely Jifufu in Star Rail, and there was also like a leak about the Panda being an A rank that also comes in 2.0. So the Panda could be like probably first half then. Then most likely Finon should be 3.4 first half in Star Rail. Genshin is gonna be rerun for sure on the second half. And then here I'm just like legit guessing. I hope it's Orpheus, but it's probably not. In Zenless 2.1. Then maybe we could get the Fate collab units, second half 3.4, but like this is the earliest it could happen. The earliest we could get the Fate collab is second half 3.4, but it could be later as well. It could be like as late as 3.6 as well. And then, like, I typed Dahlia here as maybe a character that gets released in 5.8, but apparently this is gonna be a 4-star that gets released together with Skerk. Or like in the same patch in 3.7, in 5.7 rather. Who knows? Okay, any pieces on 6? We've actually got this attack percent one. That's pretty decent. Potentially. How cope should we? How cope can we get? We've got 1 candidate, which is +1 anomaly proficiency. Okay, like that's not... Okay, at best it's even, so we can throw this. And this even has +2 crit rate, which is not that terrible. But you probably want anomaly mastery. And our best is anomaly mastery +1 proficiency +3 flat attack. Man, that's so sad. I do have a decent ether damage bonus. Not amazing, but decent. Anomaly profile probably play an offset. Because like +4 crit damage, what happened here? I mean, this piece isn't that terrible. +2 +1. This piece is actually very nice. It's like better. It's better than the piece that Jane is currently running, but that's fine because yeah, Vivian will get it anyways. Here like +2/+1 is probably also the best we can get. Yeah, the piece on Jane is +2/+1. And here we can also get +2/+1. Those are like decent pieces, but yeah, I also will need a 2-piece. Let's see. We'll need 2-piece anomaly. Proficiency on Vivian. So here we have really very bad pieces. Don't even want to steal from anybody. Here this one is free. We've got a +2/+1, but you would rather have more into proficiency. +2 proficiency, no attack percent. What about you, guy? Should we just 4-roll the anomaly proficiency? 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is kind of not good anymore. It can still be better than the piece on the left here. It actually has attack percent. Okay, yeah, that's now my best piece on this set. Definitely was worthwhile. This roll +3 crit rate. You can play Freedom Blues on characters who aren't actually anomaly characters, and they could want crit rate more than anomaly proficiency, but that's cope. Let's just throw this. I will go through the trailer once again today, because the trailer was super exciting. So yeah, we could grab a piece here, but they are like not better than my options on the main set. +1, +0, +2, but no attack percent. Attack percent? It could still be my best piece here. Okay, this one I just throw no attack percent on this one. Okay. Okay. Okay! Oh! Oh, man, only 3? I thought we were getting there. To +5 anomaly proficiency, but this could be my offset. What about you? 1, 2? One more chance. I could keep this for like non-anomaly characters. I will check this one out. Okay, it's +2 attack percent actually. This one goes, right? And this one? Actually, it's not that bad. Don't know about these pieces. Roll HP percent so I can throw you. Roll HP percent at the very end here. I had another crit piece. +2 crit, +2 pen. And it actually has proficiency as well. Yeah, okay, this goes. Right, yeah, I don't want that. +2, +3, +1, but +1 attack percent as well. And +2 attack proficiency, +2 attack percent. Yeah, okay. This could be my off piece. What about here? Yo, anomaly proficiency +2 attack percent? Okay, that's an off piece now. That's way better than what I have on the main set. This is crit rate, proficiency. Can you roll attack percent? No. Proficiency, can you roll attack percent? No. Crit rate? I guess if it rolls attack percent. Shoot, it actually did, man. Proficiency, can you roll attack percent? Oh, this one. Okay, it's not good anymore. Unless I just wanted more anomaly proficiency pieces. Like, it's better than what Rina's running. Once again, my agents are actually playing the pieces that are worse than what I'm rolling right now. Oh, wait, this one is actually potentially great. Okay. I mean... Yeah, no. I was hoping attack percent. And the crit rate is not absolutely worthless. The arena piece has to go. Let's do the trick where we go like this. Like this. Wait, what am I giving her? Let's give her another one with like some crit actually. And then throw this one. The second one could stay because of the +2 crit damage. But the +2 crit rate is better. So once again, let's... Oh wait, this is a crit rate piece though. Oh yeah, okay, we're leaving it for now. Oh, there are so many pieces here, what is happening? Any ether damage? I'm not gonna go through all of them. There is ether damage though. And another one. And another one. Okay, we need to check out the ether damage pieces. 1, 2. Okay, it's already worse than my onset. Even if it rolls proficiency now. Yeah, this one was not going anywhere really. This one though. Playable. What is? Let me see. This one is +1/+1, and then attack flat, which is actually pretty decent. This one is +1/+2, so it is better. Actually, 3 flat attack rolls versus 1 attack percent is actually very easy to compare. Because you can just actually look at your attack value, which one gives you more. It's the same stat. And here... Mastery +0 proficiency. Here I have +1 proficiency on Mastery. Oh, wait, why does Sokaku have this? Whoa! Oh, that's energy regen. Man, I got so excited for a second. Yeah, we're gonna yoink this Sokaku piece. With +2 proficiency. Unless... I mean, it's like 1 proficiency roll versus 3 flat attack rolls. This one also has +1 pen though. This one has no pen. Yeah, the Sokaku piece is much better. Okay. Now with all the pieces thrown away, we can go to Bardic Needle. Also, I would like to pull Elegy, but maybe we should save for Escoffier. Yeah, Escoffier is gonna be much better than just a weapon. Also gotta get Escoffier's weapon, cause that's like the Elegy of polearms. So you better pay up when her banner comes. Okay, we've got 3 tunes, pretty nice. Double crit, but nope. Nope. 3 liners won't get me to lock ever. Fire damage, HP, ether damage, attack. It could roll crit damage as the final stat and roll 4 times into it. Okay, this one doesn't need to roll into anything now. But remember that crit rolls are dead. Promising piece though, promising piece. Although I think my 6 is right now from pen ratio, so I need to do some switcheroo if I wanted to play this. But we'll have to see how they roll. First check all of them. 3 liners are insta-dead to me. Anomaly as well. A lot of 6s. Impact. Attack with crit rate. It could have crit damage as the final one. It could have crit damage as the final one. Oh, this action! Oh my god! This is the perfect piece. This one is perfect. If it just rolls crit damage. Like, this is a piece, if we had reroll dice in this game, I would roll reroll dice on this. Logonile. Until it actually rolls well. This is exactly what I need. I'm afraid to roll this. Because it's so good. Like, 80% is better than crit rate. Because I mean, defense would be ideal. Because I don't want to lose HP at all, ideally. Maybe Anomaly Proficiency would be better than both of them. But we are talking about stats that are like all useless anyways. Do I just roll it now? The more you play Castoris, the more you are sad that you lost your 50 for 3B. Yeah. It was a bad move to lose your 50-50. 3B is the goat. Unless you have characters that have like big synergy with Robin on Ruan Mei, so like break teams for Ruan Mei or the single target follow-up attack teams for Robin, 3B is like best in every other team in the game. If you're not like some Fei Xiao or Ratio team with Robin, or if you're not a super break team, 3B is the best character you can play in that team. Or everything else. Okay. I think we need 3 crit damage rolls for this to be like... Wait. Let's check my Ellen. Yeah, right now we play a pen ratio piece here, so like I would have to do some switcheroo, but we got +2 crit damage and then no pen, no prof, no flat attack. Like there is prof, but no pen, no flat attack, and then +1 crit rate, but like that's kinda useless. Surely I can roll 5 times crit damage, right? Surely it's so easy. These characters are Orpheus and Firefly. Okay, so those are actually the characters where 3B is not best in slot, but she's still fine. Like she will still work with them. You get Rest Shred and Vulnerability. Those buffs work for every team in the game. Okay, I will like... Okay, just click it. Nope. But I have to, in case they ever add rerolls into the game, I keep this. Because this piece was like exactly what I needed. I should actually be leveling these ones as well, right? No crit damage. Hello, Ronan. This one is crit damage as well. I mean, $20 is $20. Ay. We need +3. We need +3. But they only need +1. Surely they are gonna add reroll dice to this game though, right? Although ideally I would want to reroll a piece that also has crit rate here, like literally like the best. Like for Ellen crit rate doesn't matter, it's actually worse than 80%, but could be better for other agents. If I ever wanted to move it, because Ellen will get a better set. And the thing with Ellen is that she will not want to keep playing 2-piece of this when a new set is released that's better for her. Which is kind of sad actually, you know? I can spend so much time rolling Woodpecker, and at the end of the day, I will not even play a single piece of this set. It's not like I will just switch it to a 2-piece and play a different 4, no. Ellen will not play a single piece of this in the future. Because surely there will be a set that's better than this eventually. It's impossible that there won't be. Because this set is kinda bad. For Ellen at least. Who does not make use of the 2-piece at all. Okay, surely we're just gonna get an even better piece. It's that easy. Attack double crit pen. That's actually a pretty good 4. Fire damage bonus double crit. I could maybe do this to Evelyn or something. Okay. Ah, not the 5-roll critter. +3 crit is still, that's pretty nice. Not a 5-roller though. And then this one? This piece is better than you think. 1, 2. Oh man. Oh man, now it's not even good anymore. I need to compare with like alternatives. Filter only Woodpecker. Oops, would I just click? So I had some pieces that I locked, but didn't level. What is this? +12. Oh yeah, this is the +12er. Do we have any attack percent here? Yeah, attack percent with like +1 to each crit and like +2 crit damage. So yeah, this one is just better already, right? It's even got +1 flat attack. Yeah. And you really do not need more than one attack percent piece on 4 on any set ever. Okay, and then I had some cope here. Oh wait, that's not even cope. This is not even cope. This is cope though. Wrong crit. This is a plus 15 though, right? Plus for crit damage every time, and this is pen. It's a pretty good piece, but not for Ellen. It's an upgrade for Corin though. And I could maybe throw this one then. Actually, no, this might be the best piece for my Ellen to run. Wait, there is this guy as well, which is even better. Oh no, this has more crit rate, this has more crit damage. But my Corin should definitely not be sitting on this guy. Plus 3 crit damage here. Wait, I already have a better piece. Oh yeah, but it's like... This is better in practice, but this is better on paper. Like, this is better on the website. And also... like, this is puffer, right? And I do need the 2-piece. One of these can go. One of these two. Actually, this one is the worst, right? Plus 2 crit damage and then, like, no pen rolls. Don't need this many pieces. And I guess this guy, right? This plus 1 crit damage? This also goes. Or no, this is the one I just rolled and I kept it because I was like, if I get a reroll item ever... If I ever get a reroll... Actually, we have exactly the same piece here, and it actually rolled better. And it has defense percent, which is better than HP percent. We actually already have the strictly better piece. Huh. Okay, yeah, sure. There is no need for this guy. Got excited for nothing. This one is Mastery. Which is not even that great. And why would you want to play Mastery here? Whatever. Let's dismantle all the garbage. And maybe we can do one more craft? Yes, we can. And get back our Dennis. Okay, how much time have I spent going through this? It's half an hour. Pretty good time. No 1, 2, 3s today. Crit attack percent pen. Goodbye to you. No crit damage. Anomalies insta throw. Ice damage bonus but no substats. Attack percent double crit. That one's interesting. These are like the perfect substats. But only 3 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, this is actually great. Like, potentially... Oh wait, it's rolled into crit rate, right? Oh yeah, it's rolled into crit rate. I would say that potentially even on Ellen... if I ever stopped playing Astra, if we got like a better buffer for Ellen, it could have been the play for her. But yeah, no, not when it rolled all crit rate. But we have a better piece for Lucy. So let's give it to Lucy. And then throw her old one, because it was never that good in the first place. I mean, I had a phase where I was like 80%, 80% defense percent are the best stats in the game. But then they released the new tower where you actually get healed. And you are supposed not to get hit at all, so... Yeah. But for a brief moment in time, 80% defense percent were the best stats in the game. After they released the first tower, but before they released the second one. Go. I want to keep this redo weekly until I fill everything in. And then I can like tap all of the buttons at once. Last time I had like a few done, and then I like tapped 4 at once, and then it got like and it was very satisfying. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until I can fill this all, then like tap everything, and ideally like record it on mobile. I don't know how you record on mobile though. I will need to like download something. Or maybe there's a built-in feature to record on my phone. I have no idea how my phone works with that. Okay, we've got another day of this foolish Bangbu event. Look, this is truly cruel. They're just charging. What did these kind-hearted farmers do wrong? They were only trying to get their hard-earned wages back, and were cruelly sentenced to death by the merciless Lord. They are just charging. If they hadn't met me, their lives would likely have ended so abruptly. But with the arrival of the righteous and noble wandering knight-errant, I've never like... How do you even read the name of like the original knight? It's originally Spanish and written with like a J, so it should be Quixote. Apparently. Yeah. I think it should be Quixote. So, if it's Quixote, then he is actually... Kiki? Oh my god. Such a version of the week will not be allowed to continue. Ironforged Shackles, you are the embodiment of evil, an accomplice of greed, the enemy of justice. Charge! However, before the battle cry is finished, the Bangbu charging at the execution ground suddenly all begin to convulse. Soon a chorus of Anna sounds arose one after another. I love this Bangbu animation, man. This is the best thing they have done in the entire game. The like spasming Bangbu. What's going on? Was the torture device enchanted and sensed its imminent destruction, so it tried to preemptively electrocute the civilians? How hateful! Cunning magical torture device! If only I had acted directly instead of being bound by the slogan. This is all my fault. The magical torture device and such aside, these Bangbu look like they experience an occasional short circuit due to long time charging under sunlight. I will check it. Feeling dizzy. Well, the tough puzzle, I just can't seem to connect these pieces together. What a dumb event. Bangbu leaps up, refreshed as new. Wow! Like, it's intentionally dumb, but it is dumb. Bangbu leaps up, refreshed as new. One more bowl. Oh, this guy is a bit more unique. See these loose screws? How's it going, Squire? Done fixing. They are all good now. I didn't expect you could actually revive the civilians. What an incredible medical skills. A truly perfect Squire. Without you, my trial would surely have encountered many insurmountable obstacles. Your merits have been noted, and I will surely reward you generously when the time comes. Let's talk about merits another time. We've definitely eliminated the safety hazard. We are the perfect combination. Defeating strong enemies is my job, and rescuing the weak is yours. No trial can defeat us. There should be like one more or 3 more stages. Might be 3 more stages. Oh, are we actually gonna count Bangbu? Look, a crowd is gathering here. This Bangbu must be hosting some kind of event. An event? Ha! I know! They must be doing this to thank me! Why would you say that? Can't you see? They're hosting a grand ball to exalt the heroic deeds of the knight-errant yeah. One of the most remain fact who heroically saved them from the dragon's belly. To express their gratitude for my bravery and fearlessness, and to celebrate their newfound lives, they are holding this ball. These bamboo are totally different from the previous ones. You don't understand, my dear squire. This is called disguise. Anyone attending a ball must wear a disguise. As long as you dress up properly, you can perfectly transform into someone else. There is a passage in the novel that describes a handsome nobleman who disguised himself as a woman to attend the ball, only to accidentally be courted by another man at the event. After a chase of back and forth pursuit, they discovered that the man was actually the princess in disguise. In the end, the two fell in love and lived happily ever after. What kind of novel are you even reading? What if my beloved Princess Helena is also disguised among the party participants, hoping to have a surprising encounter with me? Absolutely impossible. What if? Quick, help me keep an eye out. I need to come up with a dashing entrance to capture the princess's heart instantly. Count how many bamboo there are. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. How did it go? Yeah. You don't even... Come on. I knew it would be like this, but like... Only the participants, no princess scene. I see, I guess I will have to go through all the trials before meeting the princess. Let's actually take a picture. This is quite a nice gathering of bamboo. And this one guy is floating. I need to play the brawler boo sometimes. He seems like he's decent. I shouldn't even say this because I know it won't happen. But like, after I'm done with revamping my LN spreadsheet into like some actually a program, you know, an app that would actually be like maintainable. Taking a deep dive into bamboo could be interesting. But yeah, it's never gonna happen. Let's not kid myself. Really? Didn't see Princess Helena? Absolutely true, I did not see her. I see, I guess I have to go through all the trials before meeting the princess. But to my surprise, I already have so many supporters. Princess Helena's fame has truly grown even more because of this. According to the novels, I should now make a grand entrance to the ball and shake hands with my supporters, using noble teachings to enlighten them. Don't cause trouble for them. But according to the novel's plot, at the moment of the handshake, a cunning assassin will suddenly appear, having disguised themselves with great effort, waiting for this opportunity to eliminate the princess's most capable knight-errant. Quick, help me find out which one is the spy. There are no princesses or spies here. No, it's not that there aren't any, it's that you can't see them. But I don't blame you, my dear squire. Even someone as wise as I can see through the cunning disguise of an assassin. But I don't show up rashly. My life is dedicated to serving Princess Helena, and there is no need to take unnecessary risks. That works too, at least I won't be bothering anyone. Yeah, this bamboo looks chill. Look, someone needs help! Strictly speaking, it's not a person, it's a bamboo. No, this is not a bamboo, there are no bamboo in night novels. Very convincing. I'm not a bamboo. I'm not wrong, am I? There's a villager tied to that railing in desperate need of help. I'm not a villager either. What are you then? I'm a seagull. The difference between you and a seagull seems quite significant. No, there's no difference. A seagull is someone who sits on a railing and gets fed fries. I can sit on the railing too. I also want to be fed fries. I'm a seagull. Squawk. No big deal, that means there's a seagull here that needs help. I don't need help, I need fries. Aside from fries, don't you have any other wishes? My only wish is to grab some fries at the pier, Squawk. Try your best, translation machine. I understand now, this villager was cursed by a terrible spell and turned into a seagull. As for how to break the spell... Fries, Squawk. Seagulls don't make that sound. It looks like the only option is to figure out how to get some fries first. I'll go buy some. Absolutely not. That wouldn't be my trial anymore. What kind of knight needs to spend a squire's money to complete a trial? I will get the fries the knightly way. Rob from the rich and give to the poor. A knight should rob the rich and give to the poor. I will get my fries from the wealthy. So, who are the rich? Whoever has the most fries is the rich one. The one with the most fries here is the shop owner, an honest and trustworthy person. No, I can't charge at her. Does that mean the only option left is to buy them? But I don't have any money and I can't use yours, since I can't buy them or use force. Understand now, there's only one way left. This is the true meaning of the trial. So... Squawk. What are you doing? I'm a knight, I'm a seagull. No, I'm a knight disguised as a seagull. I will work hard to earn fries, and then I will give my fries to this villager. This is the true justice of a knight robbing from the rich to give to the poor. I'm so smart. If we work together, our efficiency in getting fries will double. Squawk for fries. No, it's not for the fries. It's to break the terrible fries curse. Harry, don't just stand there. Get up here. Let's triple our efforts together. I'll buy one to feed you both. Seems like that works. Since I'm a seagull now, you are not my squire for the time being. I grant you permission to go buy fries and feed me. Can you even... Oh, you know what I could do to take a nice picture of them? I could get Ben to like clip through the railing again, then walk up here and take a picture from below. Too much effort. Also wait, you clip out like here. This is where you clip out. Oh yeah, I couldn't even go there, could I? Oh no, you can walk around. You can walk all the way around, right? Also, I would be like too far away from them. Actually, maybe I could walk on top of these rocks. I would be quite low. And the rocks could block me. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bother. So we bought the fries and finally managed to calm them down. Ah, fries! Greasy, hot fries. But I have no mouth to eat. Maybe I will step into the charging port. It will break! I have fries but I can't eat them. So I really am not a seagull? That's right, you're just a poor villager under a magic spell. So that's it, I'm a villager. Alright, the curse is broken. Truly, I am amazing. So, can villagers eat fries? Of course you can. If you can, that means... Right, I've just realized a secret technique. Secret technique changing the topic? It's a technique I mastered by mimicking a seagull earlier. It's called seagull swordsmanship. I dare say it will come in handy during the final battle against the evil sorcerer in the future. Truly perfect adventure, my squire. We are getting closer to completing the 10 trials. Don't worry, once the trials are finished, the prince will reward you double to cover the cost of the fries. Man, does this like never end? Okay, there is one more. Oh no, we've been ambushed! An ambush? Where? Lower your head, squire. After all we've been through, you didn't notice the obvious danger? The ones who set the ambush are right there. The tumbleweed? Those tumbleweeds! Typical you. Anyone would feel despair when facing these terrifying enemies, but don't worry, I am here. As long as you stay calm and follow me, we can break through the siege. So, where exactly is the siege? Yeah, although I saw through the ambush, they are so calm, just standing still, waiting for me to show weakness. Now it's your turn to step in, squire. I can act recklessly and give them a chance to strike, so it's up to you to figure out how to lure out the tumbleweeds. You mean... I grant you permission to use any method that doesn't go against the knightly code to lure them out, such as shouting insults, challenging them to a duel, or using this. Hisha stretches out its little short legs and quietly makes a kicking motion. Once you lure the enemies over, you won't have to fight. Just hide somewhere safe and take a picture for me. capture the heroic moment when I battle the tumbleweed army. Kick more, I can handle this. How many tumbleweeds there are? Wait, why are we counting tumbleweeds? So tumbleweeds are kicked. Oh no, lure as much as possible around Kishi. But like... They could have just let us kick them. Oh my... What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? 17? I know it doesn't matter. But sort of tumbleweed. So I agree count how many enemies I will defeat. Countless, my master. Oh, this is a nice photo. I can guarantee that there will never be another event like this one. In both a bad way and a good way. This is truly a one-of-a-kind event. Come on, coward! Your weak attacks are just polishing my armor. Ah, you actually threw a grappling hook and then nailed my weapon, you tricky grappler. But don't think this little bit of strength will stop me from swinging my sword. Sir, the picture's taken. Huh? Oh wait, watch me use the secret technique I just mastered to knock all the enemies down in one strike. Chike punches and kicks the tumbleweeds, almost tripping itself over in the process. Great, victory! What a glorious achievement! Don't worry, I won't forget your contribution, dear squire. Together we've defeated an entire army of tumbleweeds. It was the final trial, right? Now we just have to witness him. This moment has finally arrived. What are we here for? Of course, it's time to receive the reward. We've completed all of the 10 great trials. Now all you have to do is wait here, as the novel says. The first person to walk across the sky bridge will be Princess Helena, here to announce the king's reward. And then we'll fall in love and I will become the noblest of knights. As for you, my royal squire, you will be honored with the title of... Ah, wait, someone seems to be coming. Someone slowly appears at the other end of the bridge. It's a Bangu. Is this the Princess Helena? What are you being silly about, squire? This is a Bangbu. How can anyone mistake a Bangbu for a princess? This doesn't count, wait for the next one. So another figure slowly appears at the other end of the bridge. It's a girl. Is this the princess? Don't be silly, squire, this is my... Chihi, my Chihi! I finally found you! I've been looking for you for days! Are you its master? No, she's the one I got separated from before, my previous squire. Her name is Rachel. Previous one? Could it be that you are... No, I'm not. Hello, Don Slicer. That's right, we've completed all the trials and await Princess Elena's appearance. Kihi, are you... you completed the trials with another squire? Come on, Rachel, calm down. How am I supposed to calm down? This isn't how it went in the novel. The novel clearly said that after the squire endured hardships to find the knight, they would embark on exciting adventures again. What went wrong? This is what adventure is all about, Rachel. Adventurers are always full of unexpected things. I don't care, this trial doesn't count. You are going to start it all over with me. What about my reward? What can I promise you? I will double it. I promise that after completing the trials, I will request the king appoint the squire as the new mayor of New Eridu, as he deserves. Mayor? No problem. Who are you exactly? It's just the mayor, right? Wait for Kiki and I to complete the trial and find the king, and I will give you my reward. I don't want anything, just for you to become the mayor of New Eridu. If one is enough, I will make you the mayor of 2 cities. What 2 cities? This is the only one left. It seems you've made up your mind to adventure with me, loyal Rachel. Hello, Midiaka. Of course, adventuring with a knight is amazing. I spent all my pocket money to buy you just for this adventure. Alright, then Rachel and I will start our adventure from the beginning. As for you, though we must part ways, I will never forget your companionship along the journey, my dearest squire. No, you are no longer just a squire. In my heart, you are my comrade in the pursuit of justice. A knight in your own right. A knight in training, that is. You'd better not cause any trouble. Don't worry, I remember the promised reward, and it will be double. Besides that, once I achieve fame and success, I will write your name in my biography, even before Rachel's. Why is that? I want to be in the front. Never mind. Can you start the adventure now? You, this newly promoted trainee knight, I will take you as my role model. When trial ends, I will definitely become a knight too. And so the original knight and squire, shouting the motto, become a knight, happily depart. I remember Kiki said that the knightly novel was shown to it by the squire. Oh no, there's more. Apprentice knight! Yeah, the Wi-Fi heights or whatever it was is part of New Eridu. Because essentially how the world looks like. Let me whip up the paint. Wait, do I have like a scene where paint is? No, actually I don't. Wait, let me add the source. How do you window capture? Paint. Okay. Okay. Now let's move this all the way like here. Okay, so the way the city works, let me get like a thick brush. So you have the city, right? Okay, I want to like draw some windows now. You have the entire city, and there is like some water and stuff as well. And then around it, all around it, you have the outer ring, right? And then all around that, you have the dark wall. And then everything outside here is hollows. And also there are like a bunch of hollows everywhere. There's like a hollow in the center, and there are like smaller hollows everywhere, and then in the outer ring there are a bunch of hollows, right? So that's more or less how the known world of Zenless Zone Zero looks like. Of course, there is a non-zero chance that there is something out there. Like if you maybe could venture outside the dark wall, you could maybe find a city somewhere else eventually. But you know, you are so talented. Thank you so much. This is my magnum opus. Do you want a T-shirt with this printed on? Where are you going on an adventure? Rachel says she wants to take you as her role model, so she needs some time preparing, and is now visiting various shops trying hard to find an outfit just like yours. And as they're flying, they don't really have airplanes, because you know airplanes need like big. Airplanes need airports with giant like the landing thingies. The how do you call this? You know, where the stretch of road where the plane has to land and then take off. And that takes too much space. Runways, yes. So instead they have zeppelins, right? They have airships, or like whatever this is called, and then like a little propeller in the back, right? This is what they used to for air travel, and kind of like, you know, in the main quest when Perlman abducted one to run away to the outer ring, and yeah, they can just like take off. I mean, you need a big enough landing pad, but they can like take off straight up. Pretty sure they have helicopters as well. Yeah, they do have helicopters, because there was one in the Miyabi scene, right? Or what are they using a zeppelin as well? You have a crazy story. Would I want to listen? Sure, go ahead. I need to rewatch the Miyabi trailer. So I can still come over and catch up with you, revisiting our glorious achievements. If there's anything left unsaid, now's the time to say it. Okay, so there's just like a reason for him to still be here. Okay, and what do we actually get here? A helm. How does it look like? Oh. I need to hide something. I'm probably gonna yoink this. I did kinda. This event was so dumb, but I kinda like it. It doesn't fit on Trigger, but then you got Trigger on 3 PT. Damn, that's amazing. Trigger is an amazing agent. She will be a staple in many teams. It should be like a tiny bit to the level, but whatever. And her weapon is 6p and her engine is also amazing. The crit rate sub and the defense shred, yeah. You know the character banner again to get her M1? Or did you lose the 50-50 early? Dude, Lycon on 2 PD. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, for the weekly. Cut. After 11 more PD, you got M1. Her M1 is also busted. Wait, is this it? Or do I need to do something more? No, this is it. Does also help the Bangbu? But yeah, both her M1, like Trigger herself and her M1 and her P1, her engine, are all amazing. So that's great. M1 is not only more damage, but also she like stuns faster and deals more damage herself. And then gives you a bigger boost to your entire team. Her M1 is pretty overtuned actually. You can mess me up anytime. But yeah, here I will have to withstand this exclamation mark here, because I want to eventually click all of them at the same time to get all the rewards. Therefore, yes, I have Trigger and her engine. Yeah, was I supposed to take picture of this? Oh yeah, this. So like there is the simple part and the slightly less simple part. So the standard multiplier is increased by additional 20%. So normally you get 35% additional damage, and it like always works, right? Her stun damage multiplier is applied not only during stun but always. So you always deal normally 35% more damage, but with M1 it's 55% now. Then, when activating basic attack harmonizing shot, the cooldown is reduced to 2 seconds. So, with Trigger, what you do is first you do some of the her basic attacks in the sniper stance. You fill up her gauge, that's the purge gauge. And when that gets filled up, whenever you attack with your other agents, their attacks will trigger harmonizing shots. And normally the cooldown between harmonizing shots is 3 seconds, but this gets reduced to 2. So this means that you are now getting 33% more days and damage from Trigger. And purge gained upon hitting enemy with the continuous fire of increased by 25%. So that means you are getting also you don't need to lie on the ground for as long. This is like the least this is the least relevant part of this. Wait, every 1 second. No, it's reduced to 2. And I said you get 33% more days, not 66% more. This is still huge though. Changing the cooldown from 3 to 2 seconds is absolutely huge. It's enormous. This is giga broken. So don't be like, oh, no. Instead of game breaking, it's just, still amazing. And yeah, the cherry on top with the maximum purge increase. This is one of the best mindscapes in the entire game. And the best mindscape Trigger has overall, probably. I mean, M6 is like crazy damage, but that's like more useful in more teams. If you like, Lighter is not replaceable in that team. Evelyn is half the character without Lighter, but Trigger would be the second best character to put there. If you don't have Lighter, Trigger will be good here, especially with M1 P1. Oh, this will also get the exclamation mark. Oh man, can I actually hold out? This actually will be the best by far that you can play. You can play there. Oh man, I could withstand this exclamation mark, but this one as well. Okay, let's actually go watch some videos. Let's rewatch the... Like, I want to rewatch the Miyabi trailer to see the helicopter. But will it be rough trying to find that video because it's kind of old? Maybe they have like a playlist? PV? Section 6 footage? Character episodes? Is it this one? I think it's this one, right? Yes, it's this one. Oh, you can see the paint still. You want to see helicopters in game? Nice. Can you check out the shelf display from the event? I already put it there. Oh, it's so weird to not have sound. Second floor. It's the helmet, as they said. It's a little Bangbu helmet. But yeah, this.
観測データと座標はなんてことだ。これは一体。
Oh, they actually don't use a helicopter here. They are in a...
星見執行官、指揮官はもうお
in a
待ちで
blimp.
す。
Which I'm pretty sure there are helicopters, but not in this cutscene.
ああ、来たか。
長官、今の状況は？
フォローアルゴス、強烈な活性反応を示し、30分で完成
They
レベ
actually
ル
they
2
have helicopters here. That's why I remembered helicopters in this. It even says helicopter. Straight up on the screen.
突破。
But
前
Miyabi
代
is
未
not in
聞
a
の拡張
helicopter.
速度だ。HIA に治安局、ハンドの攻撃はことごとく失敗に終わった。目下我々には。
ああ、承知した。もう指定の位置に。
指揮官、切り札というのは彼女？若くて無礼でそそっかしい。
指揮官、なぜ民間人
I
の
love how
監視
Miyabi
艇に？
looks in this video.
こちらトップスを代表して来られたコモン殿です。
よろしくね、執行官。
吉成。では作戦を決行しても？
フォローの真上から飛び降りて戦う。それが作戦だと？知らないかもしれないけど、アルゴス内部には異常強制隊
They might have had airplanes before Erigus fall.
おまけにさっきの戦闘でダミーのコアをたくさん生み出してる。教習は悪手でしか
Or
ない
maybe there are airplanes now.
痛くも痒くもない切り札が暴れたって養分になるだけよ。
活性測定が更新。
半径は倍化との予測。これは目標強制フォローが完成レベル1を突破。災害警報発令。
指揮用の塔7号、エネルギー網の6割がフォロー内。エーテルエネルギー混沌率上昇。
活性は上がる一方だ。コモン殿はどう考える
7号塔がアルゴスに飲まれるのはもう時間の問題。
塔を爆破すると？
エーテリアスをまとめて吹き飛ばせるわ。レルナも含めてね。
賛同しかねるそのような。
いつもの流れでしょ。
市民147名、治安官36名、調査員17名、執行官8名、計208名はいつもの範疇ではないかと。
アルゴスの外の全員を救えるなら安いものだわ。
アルゴスの東には講師グループのお安くない資産がありますし、
トップスに下心があるとでも。
まさか指揮官、我々は
新たな大型フォローの誕生を阻止せねば。
長官5分いただきたい。誠のコアが特定できないのなら奴が生成したコアを片端から全て切るのみ。208名の命に与えられるべき5分
だ。お嬢さんが強いのは知ってるわ。けど世の中万有じゃどうにもならないの。
フォローの中で戦ったことが。
言ったはずよ、教習は悪手だって。
聞いたはずだ。私こそ切り札だと。
We need this assembly heavy skin, man.
指揮官止めなさい。アルゴスが大型フォローになったらお前らの責任よ。
星見執行官、聞こえますか？5分後にアルゴスの滑舌増大がピックに達します。ベルナの討伐にかけられるのは航空時間を除いて3分。失敗した場合、指揮用の塔を爆破します。チャンスは一度きりです。
礼を言う。
あなたは確か。
え？確か防衛軍の。
あなたも移動を？
ついていたか。
また星見執行官、うつろ狩りの叙勲の方は？
欠席した。勲章は後で送らせる。
輸送で？
我々にどんなご用ですか？
刀は刃のみにてはならず、刃のみでは新エリートを救えない。私は信じる。お前たちなら根源を暴ける。そして私は刀となり傭兵を断つ。
Yeah, let's like skip through. Like apparently you said that there are airplanes in this one. At which point? Oh, this goes up for a second right now. What's at Scott's outpost? There are helicopters. Like, I mean, not anymore because they removed them. Oh, actually, no, there are some. But yeah, like I'm saying, there are helicopters. I already said that there are helicopters. I'm just looking for planes now. Apparently, there was one here.
もう刀を見初めたぞ。さすが星見で最も有望な跡取りよ。
うつろ狩りに匹敵する刀で星見家最大の秘密だとか。
雅に妖刀の力なんていらない。ただ彼女に平凡で着物をあげます。いつか母と
Oh yeah, there is a plane. But yeah, it's fairly likely that they had planes back before Eridu's fall. Although I guess the city wasn't like significantly bigger back then. Maybe it was. Hollow Zero is pretty huge actually. Like we can see right here. Yeah, that's quite sizable, you know? The hollow itself and everything around is uninhabitable. Also, this base would also have been just like area for civilians to live. And you can see that like the wastelands extend pretty far. We can even see the city from here. It's already pretty far from the city itself. Okay, so just go through the recent video again. And then we'll go back to gameplay. But the season 2 preview. This is so much more quiet than the Miyabi video.
崖の上に立つ工事の産地。かつてはこの世の楽土と言えたが、あいにく。
パラパラダンスイン初恋よりうんたまよご賞味あれ。ねえねえお兄ちゃんあっちゃ。
Here Jufufu has like this has this meat on like some knives. So wonder if she's gonna use knives in combat. I mean, it could just be that she does how she is eating this, but like holding two knives like this is kind of strange, isn't it? Right? And also, oh yeah, look at this. You can see 3 more here, or like 2 or 3 more. These actually look kind of like claws. She's a bird? Who? Jufufu? She's a tiger. It looks kind of like claws. She might have like Wolverine claws. I mean, they probably are not gonna extend from her arm, but more like just, you know, some like accessory. That's probably how she will fight. Because yeah, you can see that these move in parallel. There's like one object. Like, does this look like a bird to you? I'm not talking about Yishuen. Yishuen is like, I mean, Yishuen is a human. Yishuen right here is a human, but she like is bird themed. Like she has some demon bird companion.
I
love this NPC. But you look at how they move, right? This is like one. There's not 2 knives. It's one object. So she probably is using her weapons, like claws, to eat some meat more efficiently. But supposedly she's a stun character, so I wonder how that works. Usually stun characters are more about like blunt force, although we have like Trigger with a sniper rifle, so yeah, I mean you can stun with anything apparently. I wonder how the panda's gonna fight as well. Cause is it also gonna be just like super slow like Ben? Or are they gonna make the panda nimble? That would be kind of funny, but still has to like look right in combat. Because one shame about Ben is that just like he moves so slowly. Although we don't really have as many, like we don't have side quests nowadays where you just have to walk around hollows. Which character? Don Slicer? I'm gonna fight with bamboo. I mean, him having some sort of a polearm could work. Could definitely work. Although I'm kind of thinking more of a monk thingy, you know? I think he'll use his bare hands. Let's check out the trigger first, and then we'll go back there. Here we go. So we've got the M1, that's amazing, and so is the engine. Definitely gotta work on her mindscapes. They are strong. Or like, no, sorry, not mindscapes. Her core passive is what I wanted to say. The mindscape is strong, but yeah, definitely gotta have to work on her core passive. That's gonna be your first priority, but you still need to like level her. But yeah, probably you're just still farming the mats. But you really want this to, you want to max this out for max days. As for her abilities, the normal attack is the highest priority. And then, like, yeah, the other 2 here, then assist. And dodge is not useless, actually. While, like, sure, if you're just lying on the ground and shooting a bit and then switching and never coming back to trigger, it's not really that useful. But she has a very strong dodge counter. Versus aggressive enemies, you can actually, like, switch into trigger and then spam her dodge counter. it's not something, it's not useless, right? Especially if you have like such a heavily invested trigger with M1 and her engine. On-fielding her a bit sometimes might not be the worst idea. Then you have 90 crit rate. This is super lovely, having 90 crit rate without needing the aftershock set is great. This is like the absolute max days setup. No crit damage is a bit of a shame. Would be nice to have some more crit damage subs, but that's like not really that big of a deal. This would be just for a bit of personal damage, but like in teams with Unbi, Trigger's damage share can actually be kind of pretty significant, but that's because she's getting buffed a ton. Unbi gives her crit damage and damage bonus. In other teams, it's gonna be much more minor, so it's like, it's whatever. And yeah, crit here to get the 90 electric damage. That's the best, just for damage. There's not much else you can get here, and she's not getting any damage bonus from her kit itself, so that's good. And then yeah, impact for fastest dazes. Does she need more crit damage? I mean, if you wanted to make her deal more personal damage, then getting more crit damage would be your #1 priority right now, because you've got 90 crit rate and barely any crit damage, but you don't want to sacrifice any crit rate for it, right? It's just like, if you could one day get a piece like this, but then instead of anomaly proficiency and flat HP, you had some crit damage and attack percent, right? That would be like an improvement you could make eventually, but it's not a high priority, it's fine. And yeah, the main stats you have are good, so are the crit rate substats, and also the 2-piece and the 4-piece, that's all great. Just focus right now on getting her core passive up, and then her skills, including the dodge. It's like, it can be useless depending on how you play her, but you can use the dodge. It's actually good, sometimes. So yeah, the panda. Also, I wonder if the panda would be defense. Like, he is a big and bulky, because he's a bear, but I feel like making him like maybe some sort of a sub DPS attack agent, or maybe stun, where, you know, kinda like, you know, he would hit the enemy weak points to just paralyze them. Could also make him defense then, and maybe he could stun enemies. But I hope he gets like a nimbler playstyle than Ben.
それはない。俺は染めてるな。捨てろ。はあ？この色艶は絶対本物よ。確かに。
And here you have another guy, but yeah. People have been saying that maybe this is a girl because it looks like this person has painted nails, but he's just holding something red in his hand. And like, yeah, the rat tail means it's like 99% a guy. And also 99% playable. Yeah, like you can see the red thing kinda. Actually, this might be like some sort of a string, maybe? But it looks like he has something around his arm. On Panda's hand? He has a ring, and this is just like some kind of like handcuffs, but he's probably not cuffed. This is just a fashion choice. The Hoyo characters have the weirdest things on their outfits. If you actually look at like Corin, where is my dear Corin? Like, yeah, she also has handcuffs kinda, and then like a giant chain, and then these like nails, because she's supposed to be like Frankenstein's monster. The panda is not supposed to be a Frankenstein's monster, but yeah, no, this is just a fashion choice. But it could mean that he uses his hands to fight. But like, because how would you even use this as a weapon? Like, you can't really like hit them with like your wrist. No, that's not how it works. They've said that they are gonna work on combat images like Ben Colada. I don't think they've mentioned anything like that. Trigger's also wearing a trigger, yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, not much we can say about this guy. I hope these are ears, and he's a Ethereum, but I already said that before. It's almost certainly is. And this is cute, man. I already love this character. She might be the character I'm looking forward to the most out of all of them. Ah, maybe Orpheus actually. Huge pause. Small girl, huge pause. And yeah, then this big wolf guy. Not much we can say about him. Some people have been saying that maybe he is Morse, but Morse is just like way more. Morse is not as jacked, and then also his ears are more thin as well, so it's not Morse. Also, this guy has a bigger sword, and Morse uses a gun. Although the handle kinda nah. I mean, I want to say that maybe this is like a gun blade. There are a bunch of those in Zenless. But I don't think so. Like, there's no trigger here, and here you also wouldn't, like, grab it. But it could transform into something. It could, like, unfold somehow. And this girl is so cute, man. And yeah, one of her ears is pink, and the other one is yellow. And she has Alice written on her accessories. So yeah, her name is Alice. But it's interesting that her name is like Western. Wonder if is she maybe gonna be a part of like a different faction? Although no, she's probably gonna be a part of one of the factions from the new area, but like just should be like a foreigner, or like not really a foreigner, because there's only one city in Zenless. You can't really be a foreigner, but she could be like from somewhere else. Like she would not be from the Wi-Fi Heights or whatever the place is. It Heights? Whatever. So she's not gonna be from Wi-Fi. But probably part of like, maybe she's studying here or something. And yeah, I already talked about how this girl, I feel like it's very likely that she will fight together with her little raccoon in a hat. So kind of like a summon. Maybe she could be like Lucy, but she could be, I mean, she could be a support, but she could be something else. Maybe a sub DPS attacker. They did say they want to do more of that. Agents attacking from off field, so I can definitely see this raccoon being just always present on field. And maybe you use her like Ultra EX special, and then she also pops into the field with the raccoon. And then the raccoon is always there, and sometimes she also appears together with the raccoon. Something like that. And then we have definitely not Roland, but most likely his ancestor somehow. But he looks so much like Roland, but apparently he's not, which is weird. And what is this girl doing here? He like doesn't mind at all. And yeah, then Orpheus and Sid are super exciting. We actually had some, from like leaks, we had some like design documents about the members of the Obol squad. So we've actually like and it kind of checked out for Trigger, so it looks pretty reliable. And apparently the gun that Orpheus has is actually has the soul of a like deceased person, or like not quite deceased, because somehow the consciousness got uploaded to a gun. But I think like the vice leader, or like the previous leader, the ex-leader of the squad, kind of like, you know, was almost dead, and then they uploaded her consciousness, or his consciousness into the gun. So this girl herself is actually kind of a novice member of the squad, while the gun is the leader, or used to be the leader when they were alive. Yeah, and this guy is just a robot, not a girl inside a robot. This is a robot. Not gonna say much more about this, but yeah. Magnus, no, the gun is Ghostfire. Magnus is alive. Magnus is probably like the current leader, and then the person in the gun was called Ghostfire. Yeah, man, I love her design so much. Like, look at this tail; it's so thick here. The thicker the tail, the better the character, man. It's that simple. I don't need anything else, just a thick tail. And then like the like thigh-high boots or whatever she is wearing here. Oh my god, I'm so sold. And she has a hat as well. of some sort. Actually, you cannot see it here, but like here. Here's some sort of a hut. Or maybe this is like a... Maybe that's not a hut, but rather just a... Actually, I don't know. Maybe this is the other horn? Zero metal? I don't know. Her tail as well is kind of like enhanced somehow. Like these elements are probably artificial, but I feel like the tail itself is gonna be biological. But there are a bunch of features like this in Zenless. How Nekomata's two tails are actually like cybernetic somehow. Like her tails are not organic. And then we also have like Jane's tail, which has this like weird tip that can change its shape. How does she control that? It's just like a little thingy at the end and she like controls it with the tip of her tail? Who knows? Who knows? So they are either fully artificial or they are like regular horns but then with some horn armor on top. The screws here kinda point more towards it just being a piece of metal. But who can say? And then like the Ahau eyes on this gun. But you can see that the gun looks more determined than she does, right? The gun looks fierce and she looks kinda not as fierce. So her being more of a novice member while the gun takes the charge would make sense.
なんだか謎めいてますね。
この土地には隠し事があり、そのすべてが明るみに出た時、
I do wonder if Sarah is actually like a believer of the Exaltists or if she's just here for like some personal goals. Because she doesn't, I don't know, she doesn't feel to me. I mean, she had some lines about the like praise the creator and stuff like that in the 1.4 quest. But then I could definitely see her as just somebody who's just trying to gain trust of like any powerful group she can get into without actually being loyal to them. We'll have to see. Especially how she like looks from the shadows here, right? She's not in the center of the ceremony. She's not the one bowing down here. She's actually like hidden in the corner while this like priest guy holds the ceremony. And yeah, with how she reflects in her eye, I don't know. It's like she has some other plans for this ceremony.
頭がこんがらがっちゃいそう。
Although the way her pupil kind of like vibrates here, it kind of looks like she's surprised by something, right? Like you can see her pupil kind of vibrate and then her eye kind of opens a bit more. So like maybe she's surprised by what she's seeing.
頭がこんがらがっちゃいそう。
何？この調査で霧を晴らしてみせる。
Oh, and yeah, this is a confirmation as well that the panda is from the same faction. Oh yeah, I didn't even spot this before. Here we see Jufufu and the panda behind them both. So yeah, it is very likely that one of them is gonna be an A rank, and the A rank is most likely gonna be the panda. And they could get all released in one patch. The panda could be a patch later, but getting 3 agents in 2.0 would make sense, right? More agents at the initial version release. But yeah, the panda's right here. I never spotted him before.
つまりまだなんとかなるってこと？
And who is this actually? Like who's pulling this? Is this Yishuan and this kind of like unseals her bird or something? Because there's like this eye here, and the bird had an eye on his back, and then the other bird has an eye on his chest, like the bigger one, his like evolved form. Maybe she unseals it somehow, and then the bird just like evolves or fused with her. I mean, it could be somebody else, but it's probably Yishuan because she's the one talking here.
どんな障害があろうと道義を貫き
Actually, she's wearing gloves, right? At least on her right hand, she has a glove. I don't think you can see a glove here, although this is like so short. Or actually, no, you can kind of, you see this like dark here. This is probably the glove, and it like, but then the fingers are gloveless, or the glove is fingerless.
いかにもどんな障害があろう
Yeah, it actually would fit, right? Because the glove begins here. You like the mold placement.
と道義を貫き心に従えさすれば一切禍根は塵と化す
And yeah, then there is the bird after the ceremony. And this guy like almost turns around at the end. But not quite. If they just let this play for one more second, we could have seen her face. You finally have some ear on your Chiori. Oh, but you don't have skill levels. Yeah, that's terrible. And then, so yeah, definitely level up your skill. The flute, we already like talked about this last time. You should definitely get the refinements, because this is like the craftable, right? Definitely try to get more refinements on this. You can transform billets from other regions into the Natlan ones. You have more for skill, but it's like been so long. Which you can transform other billets into the Natlan ones by using the crafting table function. You need 2 dream solvents to do that. And if you don't have dream solvents, do bosses every week. Bosses even give you great mora. Boss is one of the best ways to get mora, and also they give you some good artifacts, and the boss mods, and billets, and dream solvents. There is no reason not to do bosses every week. 90 to 145. A lot of crit rate, but that's pretty good. And yeah, 20 ER. You don't need ER, but it is nice to have some. I do like having some ER on my Chiori, especially if you ever plan on pulling C2. And Geo Demon is good, and Golden Troop, yep. Okay. It's been an hour and a half, and I've barely done anything in the game itself. Let me turn the audio back on. So for weekly bosses, I think we are going for Bringer for Vivian. Because Vivian uses Bringer's Mask. Now, there is always a chance that it changes. Worst case scenario, I guess a worst case scenario I'm just stuck with Bringer Mask, but even if somehow Vivian doesn't use Bringer, somebody else will soon. They only have one right now, so you can easily go all in here. Wait, this is the highest level Bringer, right? I remember one time I lowered the Bringer's level to get like an achievement on him. And I almost forgot to fix this. Whoops, I didn't have energy. Whoops.
これも課外活動聞いてるよご主人様もう帰る時間ね
Nice. He barely does anything. There's nothing really exciting you can get from here, right? You always get like the same rewards. Because in Starland and Genshin you have a chance to get like better weapon drops. Or like in Genshin you can get the billets, in Starland you can drop an entire light cone. Rarely, but sometimes. Nice. You're forgetting about R5 the weapon, then do it right now. Oh, I couldn't bite him. Ow. Stop this! He's being so annoying right now. Timing his attacks to interrupt me. Come on, bro.
めんどいな。
マジかよ、兄弟。I can't wait for Ifa to like record his voice lines and you know either use them as some like not really even Ifa's voice lines but Kakuku's voice lines, right? Either use them as some notifications or maybe do a channel point reward where I can where the voice line will play then. It's actually very easy to set up with the Twitch reward notification thingy, where somebody redeems a reward and just plays the notification sound straight up. Like I will have the line set up as a notification sound. The downside is that sometimes it will just not work. Come on, bro. He hits you even after he's died. But yeah, the arm is like a separate entity. There we go, those stacks. And here we go, 3 bringers. Bum bum bum. All for Vivian. You know what's the thing I love most about Vivian? Wait, let me show on the video.
人には生きているだけでこの世界により多くの苦しみをもたらす者がいる。故に殺戮は救いのためであり、この
I think it's like here.
あなたをずっと追いかけててやっと会えたのです。
There's like a scene in the trailer where you can see this very well.
チケラにはベレタがお似合いです。
Not here, maybe it's somewhere else actually. Shoot, this is not the video I was thinking about. I love her shoes. Her shoes is what I love the most, man. Something about them, they're like heels, but where the front is also on like a little bit of a platform. I love it so much. Also like Chiori's shoes are kinda similar. I mean Chiori's shoes have the kinda funky thingy where there's like this flat thing at the bottom. Wait, can I see? Can I see her shoes? Theory fit pics, please. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, so it's not regular heels, but she has like this flat thing at the bottom. I don't really care about that. It's like whatever. Either way, it's fine. But yeah, once again, this like heel at this like high heel at the back, and then this little platform at the front. This is probably like my favorite shoe ever. I absolutely love this. And yeah, Vivian has pretty much the same thing, but instead of this like flat thing here she just has a regular heel at the back. This is what I love most about Chiori. I mean, I like the whole thing, and same with Vivian, but yeah. Like, if I were to point out one feature that few characters have, that I really like here, is like the shoe, and then Vivian has pretty much the same thing. It's even taller, so that's even better. And it's not just about platforms, it also has to be like with this higher heel at the back. Because if it's just like thick, like a thick sandal or whatever, that ain't it. And if it's like a regular heel, like some stilettos or whatever, like Arlecchino has or whatever, that I actually kind of don't like them much. It's not like I dislike the entire character because of the shoe, but like the shoe alone, yeah, not my type of shoe. I don't really like it too much. And then most characters have just like this regular heel, even if you look at like any random character, even like Amber. Just have like a regular shoe with a heel in the back. So this is like fine, whatever. This is like true neutral type of Hoyo shoe for girls. And this is like chaotic good. I love this. Where were we? Yeah, I'm farming mats for Vivian because I love her shoe. If I were to get like very lucky on her banner, I could try for a Mindscape. But only if I get lucky. Like the like bare minimum would be winning the 50-50 on the character banner, and then on the weapon on the W engine banner as well, winning the 75%. But then ideally also get an early PT. But it's been a while since I've got an early PT. I need to update my spreadsheets. Maybe even today I will do that. Okay, let's go do some Hollow Zero. Because we've got the new weekly clear. We have ether damage increases by 20% when executing a special attack or chain attack. Crit damage increases by 30%. So, oh yeah, I guess we have a G1 rerun now, so that's why. Increase the agent's dice against enemies on stun by 25%, damage against stun enemies by 40. I mean, don't really stun much. You can stun more with this. Also, you can change the investigation strategy. Let's get actually like the treasure, right? Or maybe entrepreneur. Could this be helpful? The thing is, you want to have you don't want to have gear coins for a few. There are a few encounters where you don't want gear coins. So for example, if you had looting strategy equipped, it's impossible to get the achievement to like get 3 Rizonia for no money from this like one Penguin Boo event. This actually makes this achievement impossible, definitely not something you want to play. And kinda similar with this one that gives you money. Like this could be good otherwise, maybe. Like if you already had that achievement. We'll get cards. Cards are always nice. I already got all the achievements. Oh no, I think there's one more for Billy, right? Yeah, there's one more for Billy. Rotating drivetrain and use 4 times in a row. I could do this like in the trial section thingy. I also, should I play Trigger instead of Astra here?
みんなの期待が最高のイントロ。
私はオーボロスの目です。背中を
Oh,
任せ
let
て
me
いた
check
だ
if
け
my
ます
like
か。
discs are fine. Yes, they are. And everything gets leveled. Yeah, that's a pretty nice use case for
私は
trigger.
オーボロスの目です。
So yeah, I could just do this against the dummy and then quit out, but like, might as well do the run. Wait, there was a thing where it gives you like days from basic attacks and damage from chain attacks. Maybe I should have picked that one for Billy specifically. I was thinking more about Ellen. Also, you need the, like the 4 stacks first, right? You can ult to get 4 stacks and then we can press repeatedly. Let's get the ult one.
It's showtime!
Yeah, this should be the achievement complete. Rescue Impression gives me bonus cards. Oh wait, I can get 2 events here. I didn't notice this path somehow. Let's get 2 events. Always get 2 events. And hope that the first one takes away all your money and the second one lets you get the achievement.
ラジャー、エーテルサイト起動。
呼んだか俺のターンだ。
よっ。
ぼーっとするくらいなら撃たれに来い。
This is actually pretty fun. Let's get stun damage multiplier. Actually, stun damage multiplier is kinda bad when you have trigger. Whatever. Oh, the bamboo. Did it run away? It escaped! What? Man!
変流の修正を行います。
Trigger has an automatic dodge when she's in the sniper stance. That has only 8 seconds of cooldown, which is actually kinda insane. And it's actually a very good ability, the dodge. I should have taken dodge as easier to trigger. That's a good buff. Man, the bamboo escaping was sad. And we got a bad event. We still don't take the box. I want to have an even gear coin amount, so I can spend it all. Like next shop, we can have the like Swindler Boo. We'll get 3k gear coins with the plus 1200 from him, 3 1000s. Bam, easy achievement. Swindler Boo, Swindler Boo, Swindler Boo, Swindler Boo. Oh, it happened! It's Swindler Boo! Wait, can we do this? I must get 3 1000s and I win. Three 1000s. And this is such an annoying achievement. No! No, we're so close, man. Why are there 2 cards? You can't refresh because then you pay 50. And like, wait, if I can't buy these 2. Because this is 30,200. Man, I was so close to getting such an annoying achievement. Maybe if I killed the bamboo, I would have had enough. How much gold does the bamboo give you? Why does this cost 50? Like there is no way, right? What a joke, man. I have 50 left. Well, did I just get hit by them? Lucky Boo didn't bring me enough luck. If I just got like 50 something from like another event. Whoops. Shoot, Billy, shoot! Shoot! Keep shooting! How does this work? I should be doing the spam. Probably? I'm not even sure if it's worth it though. Oh wait, trigger doesn't work for him M1 because I don't have trigger friendship yet. I'm so sad after this like money thingy. I was left with freaking 50. And if I just got a good shop layout, this was doable. It's not like my money amount was unredeemable. And yeah, we just get stun increase for stun agents. Pretty bad layout here. I might just reset. I'm gonna refresh to maybe get like multiple events. No. I guess one is kinda close. I can go into this event. Is there even anything I can get from here? I can get... yeah, there is one good thing I can get. The little hollow thingy. Oops, I want to go to Billy. This was an accident. Let's actually get some thingies for my ult. Ah, whatever. I was going to the event and probably reset after this. Yeah, it's nothing, really. Just exit. And I can use actually Ellen. Still got a few Z-merits. Like, it was a totally wasted run in that regard. And yeah, got the Billy, this is maxed now. All I need is now the Geppetto thingy. And let's just go with the Ellen team. Yep. And the buff's actually pretty good, where like Lighter can stun more quickly. Giving events? 2 events, okay. Actually, I'm going left, right? Oh no, right, no. Because you need to avoid the time trial. The time trial gives you like a random number of coins. Man, I asked for Swindler Boo, got the Swindler Boo, and yet it was still not enough. Or like, I'm so sad. Actually, wait, the coins? Oh, we got Anbi here, nice. Although I don't think, like, there's an achievement to encounter these like X times, but I think it has to be different. I think it has to be different characters each time to count for the achievement. So I already got Anbi before. Also, this is a weird amount. Swindler Boo won't work anymore. Insane crit rate hat from the Collective of Plenty Region Cave. You change my wake up build, you will send it soon. Okay. Okay, ult. I have 2600. Okay, check out the Mavika. I mean, you couldn't have gotten this hat from Collective of Plenty unless this has not... Oh yeah, it didn't change yet, okay. Okay, then we'll wait a bit. Wait, that hat? That's the hat? But you couldn't have gotten it from Collective of Plenty. That's not the set you get there. The Collective of Plenty you get the Plunge set and the Skerk set. That's neither of those, that's Obsidian Codex. Oh, okay, you just... Okay, from the ring. Okay, makes sense. You probably should not be playing 5-piece Codex. Now, those pieces are like... Those pieces you have are pretty great. Like, this hat is pretty much a god roll. With all the EM and crit damage. Goblet is great as well. But like, surely you have a better flower. It should be different? Like what, your setup here? Okay, here we go. Is it actually better than the previous one? Possibly. Cause, so yeah, get level 90, double crowns here. Normals are not used, like you sometimes want to use normals on Mavuika. Rarely, but sometimes. For example, to like break abyssal shields or just to break any pyro wield shields. Pyro weak shields. Now then the damage doesn't matter that much, you just want the elemental application, but I would level this to 6 at least. Unless you are like... If your Mora is like triple digit, then sure, yeah, leave it for other abilities. But you have so many level 90s that you don't need probably. So yeah, you probably have spare Mora, or like, you know, you should have some Mora to waste. So yeah, getting this to like level 6. This ability that you will press sometimes. It's not worthless. Just not a part of your standard rotation. Talent Building Suns, that's great. Her weapon, we don't have much attack at all, but you get Bennett, you get attack from here, you get attack from her passive, so you don't really care. A bunch of EM is super lovely though, especially if you have Citlali for the melts, but for Vapes it's also great. Almost exactly 60 crit rate, even though you have a crit rate hat, you are managing to not overcap, which is impressive. And then 207 crit damage is, yeah, very nice, good crit damage substats. A bunch of wasted ER, which is a bit of a shame. 27.2, but then 44 EM and 21 flat attack. It probably should be better. You would actually have capped crit rate, which, you know, doesn't matter that much when it's 0.4%, but you will guarantee burst crits, which is relevant. You lose like 1 crit damage, but then you get 7 EM. Should be like an even trade-ish. And then anything is better than ER. Flat defense is better than ER. You could also maybe, like, do you not have any better Pyro Goblets? I could definitely see that being the case, because this one is, like, decent, but 3 rolls into nothing? And that's your best piece? Kinda sad. Even the previous build, it's likely that it is. Actually, I could even maybe, if you have the build saved... Oh no, you don't. Wait, no characters found in the showcase? What is happening here? Why? Do you have characters in the showcase here though? How does that work? You have any good Pyro Goblets? Okay then. Sure. But yeah, this feather is unimpressive for an Orpheus, right? Don't you have anything that rolled like 5 times into crit damage? Or at least that rolled only into crit damage, EM and attack percent? Because like this has no attack percent, which is a shame, and then ER is actually the worst stat. You change the build again. I can't even refresh it because I'm refreshing too much. It will probably take a while to update anyways. Okay, let's check our double event. Oh no, first we need to actually finish this fight. Our damage is on Chlorine. Probably would, yeah. Would be better used on Mavuika. But yeah, if you want to keep it on Chlorine, then that's fine. Oh yeah, the Suns. But yeah, I was mostly talking, I mean the Suns, yeah, you wouldn't want these Suns because they are attack, not EM. I'm thinking about like a feather, a flower. But yeah, like this flower would be better than what you have right now. Because it has 4 good rolls. Instead of, actually this, no, they're like even. Okay, they're like even. Sure, also because it has ER. You want a piece with crit damage, EM and attack percent, right? Something like that. Also you can try refreshing. Oh, now the piece, now the slots changed. Yeah, you're missing 10 crit rate. Yeah, I don't love that. And you're losing like 100 EM, and missing the 10 crit rate is actually like unplayable. Unless you're getting some outside crit rate buffs. Maybe from food or something. Like in this event right now, for example. This could be better because you can eat crit rate food. Because the best food to eat is like 20 crit rate, 20 crit damage. So you get 20 crit rate for free anyways, even if you don't need it. So then sure, this is fine. But in like Abyss, if you don't get a crit rate card or something like that, this losing the 10 crit rate sucks a lot. And yeah, a bunch of EM loss. Attack print is nice, you have a bit more, but yeah, not worth it. Just get the previous hat, it's onset, and then get a better flower. Surely there is one on your account that has crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, EM, right? Like there has to be one. Okay, I've got 2900. Oh yeah, this never works. Even if I get Swindler Book here, this never works. And I did not get Swindler Book. Got the lamest event of all time. It's fine if we go to 60.7? Yes, it's absolutely fine. Mavuika doesn't even have 100% uptime on the crit rate bonus. Because you need to consume Night Soul to get the bonus, but in her burst she doesn't consume any Night Soul. So after like the 6 seconds or whatever pass, the buff just runs out and you lose it. So towards the very last hits of your rotation are probably not gonna be crit rate buffed at all. Cause it's like Artifacts. Yeah, it's 6 seconds. And you do not consume Night Soul during burst. So after 6 seconds you lose the crit rate buff. I mean the chest, I missed it intentionally. I'm not picking up the chests so that in case I get Swindler Boo, I can spend all the money. You can never spend all the money if it ends with like an 8. Now, I already couldn't spend it all because I have like a weird number, but maybe if I got like a discount in the shop or something, maybe it could line up somehow. Hopium. And I definitely don't need the chest for anything. Use your E, girl.
ピンチヒッター
めんどいな
Okay, we can start the loop.
ご主人様離れてよこれも勝つの
Whoops, I messed up. What was that jump? Feel like a weird jump back? Not sure what that was.
私から目を離さないで
真っ赤に置いて生しかなこらん
This is a chain like this, funny.
はい喜んで
Okay, I will see the next plane again. If it looks any decent, if it's bad, I will reset again. I will actually go to lighter, or actually to Astra. And quick assist to Ellen, which gives me a chain attack. Now change my target. Change my target.
その名誉に価値はあるか
めんどいな
Perfect. Wait, something lives still. This little guy. Oh no, I should have killed him with lighter. Lighter won't warp each Rockstar into PCRR. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Where is ult? Yeah, if I just finished off with lighter, I could have gotten him the one. Layout, terrible. So we have her final build now. This. Yeah, not decidedly better. Because actually being able to always crit your ult is pretty big. And it's not like you're wasting anything, because before you just had a low roll, right? You had like 2.7, now you have 3.9. This is just a superior artifact. You didn't lose a stat to get this high roll crit rate here, right? And flat attack is way better than ER, because ER is a wasted substat. How about anomaly on lighter? What for? Yeah, the dash attack gets replaced by basic attack. Okay, 2 events here. I don't like that there is a combat in the middle. Let's reroll again. I can't even get 2 events. Yeah, this is bad. Reset. Wait, if I were to reset the area and then talk with her again, would the rerolled areas be the same? And I could just save a reroll if I didn't like the result? Wait, can you do that? I need to check this out. Can I restart this single area and refund my rerolls? Then you can like always reroll even if the map is good, because maybe it gets better, and then just restart. Oh, that'll be like some decent cheese if they ever add higher difficulties. This is not worth. Not even worth going through. If I ever get like, if I ever have a decent plane 2, I'll just finish that and the plane 3 no matter what to just get more Z merits. But I'm mostly just hunting for good encounters because there are so many incredibly annoying achievements. Also, have I ever told you that I really like Ellen Jo? Also, she like, I mean, her shoes are kinda like normal, but they also have a pretty thick sole here at the front. I think her shoes in her regular skin are even maybe slightly more like that. What is this freaking triple? Oh, yeah, that's also terrible. If I just click restart, does this reroll the map if I do restart at the very beginning? It does not. So I just have to exit. Restart just resets the current area. So like, in case you are getting beaten up or something, you can just restart the area over and over until you just don't get hit or something. So unless you get like giga bricked by some like, I don't know, buffs that consume your HP or something, you can always escape. Okay, I've got 2 events, that's fine. I don't like the combat in the middle because ideally you want 2 events right one after another, because then you can lose all your money in one and then like, you know, spend it all in the next one when you get I mean, you can get Swindler Boo and it gives you 1200, you just need 2 600s and then you get the reward in case you enter with 0 money, right? Or you get the guy who like is buy 2 or buy 3 and then like if you have 0 money you get an achievement for that one. The most boring thing. Actually, wait, this is new. When entering a bamboo store, if no purchase is made, you will receive 20% of the gear coins upon leaving the store. I could go for like the have 8k monies when clearing or something. There's one more achievement I could go for here. Obtain the bribe attack card. Oh, you need to have bribe attack. And then get 8,000 gear coins. Don't pick the box ever. Box is bad. Oh, we didn't hit this guy. I thought they would all get hit. Disappointing. Okay, another event. This is the big moment. Swindler Boo. Nope. Swindler Boo could have worked. I would have had 2000. So that's 2 1000s. Would have worked with my last setup. I could try to like amass a lot of money. At this point I can just open the track. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have. You know what? Opening the track was a throw. I will go here to get a card. Do I even have the right strategy equipped actually? Oh yeah, I do. Wait, this is bribe attack! Wait, that's the achievement, oh! But yeah, I want to say that I maybe shouldn't have opened the box. Because maybe I can get the Swindler Boo later, or not, like Swindler Boo or the other one. Let me go for a quick bathroom break, but this is what we needed to get an achievement. Be right back. I will, when I come back, I will do your review, Sid. Okay, I only got a bit shocked this time. So where were we? Major pre-built for sure artifacts on Kaya, which should be updated in a while. Okay. So yeah, Fav is great. Make sure to level to 90 though, for some more ER. It's not that important, but something. And yeah, some solid ER substats, defense, healing bonus. Yeah, looks good. Maybe having like one thing would be that it would be nice to get more crit rate, right? The feather having 0 crit rate is pretty bad. You don't need all this much ER. I feel like with the Fav you will just be fine. And then like sure it has some defense, but crit is more important here to get for more consistent Favonius procs. But yeah, the goblet is good, the suns are good. The hat is fine. Also, if you could have like a healing bonus hat with some crit rate on it, right? If you own anything like that, also try to get that. You still hit the enemy like 3 times at least, because you do skill basic. So you're pretty likely to proc Fav even with only 32 crit rate, but you know, if you could get like 50 crit rate, would be ideal. Or I mean, the more the merrier. So yeah, we got the bribe attack. I can't believe that. I do have the right strategy equipped after all. Ideally, I just want money. Another piece, we had the switch later to off-piece healing bonus. No, you want a healing. Healing bonus is strictly better than defense. Because the only thing that defense does is give you more healing. So healing bonus gives you more healing, thus it's better. The bamboo is running around me in circles. Oh, it stopped. I guess I'm picking up the boxes, like I want all the money. And I need to enter bamboo stores. Because they give me 20% more monies. Yeah, this is actually a promising run, and I will definitely finish it. Actually, I mean, more ER is like, it's not like you should cut down on ER, just get more crit rate. Ideally without losing much ER. But like losing some is fine as long as you get more crit rate. Hey, remember to finish them with lighter. Now we get lighter than one. Now her rest rate only scales with her skill level. So I just want to crown that. The only thing that defense does is increase her healing. Technically it gives you a tiny bit extra damage, but like her damage is non-existent. Let's get stun damage multiplier, it's actually pretty good with lighter. Oh wait, where is my... No, lighter didn't actually give me his mindscape? No freaking way. Price difference into this, into shop. And then into money. This is like a decent path. I don't think I will reroll. 620 here should be fine. Yeah, like you don't even need to cast her burst every rotation. Unless you are playing with Furina. But like, yeah, this is a good substat, right? Just... You want some more crit rate, ideally. But like, the build you have right now is fine. Like, it doesn't matter what stats you run on Shilonen, right? You could have +0 pieces, as long as you have 4-piece scroll. Don't worry about it too much. The build you have right now is okay as well. Because yeah, this will give us a card, this will be something random. And then this way. Ignoring gear because I need more money. I do have lighter maxed. I have most agents maxed. Just not the newest ones. And by newest I mean Miyabi isn't maxed either. Damage or crit damage? I'm oversaturated with both. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have him maxed, then I would simply get an exclamation mark, but I would only get a stun bonus. Right? A days, extra days for stun agents. Okay, that just don't make me lose money. That's actually a very good Reasonium. Okay, we really want to go to the shop? Also, for some reason, there is like just one less thingy on this path. If you're speedrunning or something, or trying to avoid a certain type of thingy, I guess it's fine. Man, just spamming the... I never actually got lighter bonuses because I was always switching in via dodge counters. Come on, give me something better than this. I mean, this is like... crit rate is like wasted. Ult! Whatever, let's get these two. So we need to not purchase anything, that's what my card says, right? The one that gives you more money. If no purchase is made, you will receive 20% of the gear coins upon leaving the store. Yes. And it's like a multiplicative money increase. So just make sure we look, because maybe you have to, I don't know. Where is my box? Or wait, does the box not appear in the store? Stores are mysterious things, man. And we go for max money. That was pretty fast, I would say. Sure, we get the guy. Or actually, do we abandon for more money? Yeah, we abandon for more money, that's all we care about. Got 2k. Yeah, I'll definitely get 8k by the end of this. I think I can even spend it as long as I like... Ouch. I do get the punch. Ouch. I should have done some chain attacks. Ah, whatever. I should have done some chain attacks for bonus stun damage multiplier. Check the feather. Yeah, that's pretty nice. 17.5 crit rate. And you get even like 10 more ER once you level up your FAF once you level up your FAF fully. Or wait, are you actually gonna have less? No. Because like Kaya ascends with attack or ER? Wait, you have 55 plus 4.5, that's like 60. Yeah, Kaya ascends with ER, so you get like bonus ER from this. But yeah, you also get energy from scroll twice per rotation. You don't need ER on... you don't need much ER on Shilonen at all. So yeah, this is perfect. And now you have 50 crit rate. Yeah, that's very nice. Man, I just cannot get ult. Oh, and I didn't finish with lighter now, so I'm gonna get Ellen's crit damage. Oh wait, I didn't get anything now either. One shop, one event. I will try rerolling, because this is kinda bad. Nice, insta third basic. One shop, two events. I mean, maybe events are not the best idea, cause like... they might not give me money. But I already almost have 8k. And the achievement is clear the stage while carrying over 8k gear coins. Oh, so you need the 8k gear coins by the end. Phew! When entering a bank booster, there is a 10% chance to obtain 2 free items, but the store cannot be refreshed. Or immediately gain a number of gear coins equal to 30% of your current gear coins. Perfect! That's exactly what I wanted. Can we get the gear coin thingy? Oh, we didn't get the gear coin thingy. Or do I already have that? Maybe I do. I hate how there is a delay where you can like... Do they not show? Or do I not have any of these Rizonia? Oh yeah, they are at the bottom, so I don't have any. So yeah, I already have more than enough, so let's go here. I'm just really powerful. Oh yeah, wait, I can do instant third basics. I forgot. Okay, we have ult. Sure. One is good enough. Nope. Pretty much the only good thing I could have gotten here would be the voice. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Ult! Nice, I will have level 2 on my thingy.
バイバイ。聞いてるよ、ご主人様。もう帰る時間ね。聞いてるよ、ご主人様。これも。
Yeah, the new Genshin balance will be tomorrow. Man, the Shatter dealt a ton of damage actually. I didn't get any talk with any of these agents, which is kinda weird. And we are not spending anything here either. The money is more important to me unspent. And this will be an annoying achievement done. Because you need to get a specific card and then get a decent run. I mean, once you get the card, getting 8k, it's not that difficult.
Champion が来てやったぞ。一気当選。
I shouldn't be doing basics, but whatever. No, he is doing the second phase? Man, and the annoying one as well? Oh man, I can't have like too much damage before I could stun him. That's so annoying. And somehow I didn't break any of his parts? That was so unlucky. Oh come on, how did that hit? Oh, I didn't get the punch, but I think I should be fine anyway.
希望のために私は歌う。さっさとやっちゃおう。
その名誉に価値はあるか。
めんどいな。ご主人様のお望み通り。
Bonk. And achievement obtained. Okay. Happy with that, not a wasted run. At least it should be an achievement obtained, I'm pretty sure. And what got me the card was the strategy. Because I picked the treasure hunter strategy. Wait, what did I get here? Oh yeah, just new cards. Okay, yeah. Because I picked the treasure hunter strategy, I got the bribe attack. I would have not had this from a regular run. This was such a good move, man. And apparently you can get the money cards from the thingy, not only these. So that's nice. So I should be... Maybe I can even get these cards. Would be cool. I don't think so, though. Oh, we get Victoria housekeeping coupons. Let's go. Oh, I also got Don't Blink. Nice. That's not really a tough one, but still. I could just ulted the guys. Hollow Finance Tycoon. Man, this is such a scam. The gift of the Great Hollow, enter the mysterious voice encounter to obtain the provided additional gear. This is medium? No freaking way. This is like... This is absolute hell level achievement. Possibly the worst one in the game. Outside of the arcade ones. But yeah, this is the most RNG hell achievement. Not an adequate tag. How do you get it? I mean, we already had the same mission in the game before, actually. If you go to... somewhere. If you go to somewhere... No, where do you see this? Here? Here. Obtain 5 pieces of ancient exclusive gear in a single successful challenge of Hollow Zero Lost Void. So you might ask, how is this an absolute hell of an achievement if it already existed in the game before and I already even have it done? Because it was like 1 billion times easier to do last patch, and they only added the achievement this patch. Because you need to get the encounter with the hollow, like the little purple hollow thingy, and then you talk with it, and it gives you Z merits, and very rarely, like 5% of the time, you get extra gear, right? So it was already annoying before, but you could consistently get at least one in a run, and you could even get 2 or 3. It was the most common, or it was among the most common encounters you could get. Now it's like impossibly rare. Now it's like Ruan Mei level rare to even get one. And then you have 5% chance to actually get the gear after you meet it. It's like, I don't understand how could they make this achievement, man. It's okay to make this super rare. I mean, I feel like it's too rare either way. But, okay, fine, whatever. But adding an achievement, even though we already had one before, that's just like an absolute... Just super rude move, man. Why would they do that? Maybe they saw that like impossibly difficult RNG achievements add engagement from the player base. But this is negative engagement. I prefer my achievements to be doable, you know? By the way, let's talk with Casper. We can buy the Boupons. And now we just have all the Dennis in the world. And here, still nothing, actually. We can claim some freebies from Roland. Can't wait for Roland's son. Terrible. Potentially amazing. Miss. Hit. Hit. At best it's +2/+1. I'm pretty sure I already have pieces like this. Okay, it's terrible. I just... Even if it rolled the proficiency, I don't think this was the play. Oh. Man, this is a perfect crit piece. Like, best possible crit piece. I have to keep this one. Even though it's on the wrong set, man. Crit rate, crit damage, anomaly proficiency? No, I'm not keeping this. I'm not keeping this one. Okay, if it rolls +5 anomaly proficiency. Okay, it didn't. It didn't. HP 6. Attack percent crit rate. Crit damage. Nope. Throw. Throw. And throw. I just need to compare my 2s. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely worse than the pieces I have right now.
Yeah,
this is already... I don't even need to look at the other ones. Actually, I've got this one which has +3 crit damage as the other roll instead of like flat death and flat HP. This one which is +2 attack percent and +1 anomaly proficiency and nothing. Yeah, yeah. I will hold out. I will wait until I do this. Man, this will only activate on Friday. And to play a game of Bizarre Brigade. Ooh, that's an interesting objective. Let's invite somebody for a game of Bizarre Brigade. Oh, I need to... Trigger should be somewhere here. I need to do her thingies as well. But I need to do Bizarre Brigade now. Let's invite... Pulcra. Oh, and I even need to play one more game with her, perfect. Public Security Office? Why?
そんな遠くまで捕食者の本能に喧嘩売ってるの来たね治安局でマシンの通行許可証の手続きするから手伝って
Okay, nothing illegal. Can you have like something interesting here? Like, can she be interested in anything here? Or are there 0 points of interest? As I've never been here on a date event thingy. When on the live stream, you know, Vivian was one of the characters there presenting the new patch, and when they showed the quality time events with Vivian, she was like, oh, date with Phaeton.
いつまでぼーっとするつもり
Because previous suns, you improved your Kinish build. Hot not suns. Okay, nice.
この格好じゃ職質されるでしょだからあんたを呼んだんだよ通行許可証の手続きはああガイドはこれねあ今はセルフでできるんだ
And the pauses between voice lines. I like the quality time events, but they take so much time because of this. The dead space between the lines.
よしこれでカリドーンの子は来月もマシンでこっちに来れる こんなに簡単ならあんたに来てもらうまでもなかったかな。次回何かお返しするよ。でも1週間限定のオファーだから。
Here we go. I have still 0 fandom events with her somehow. Or no, wait, if my goal is to get 5, that means I've already done like 3 or 4. Oh yeah, that's how it works.
そっちがまた置いてくつもりなら私も考えがあるよ。
So yeah, here she has an event, but I'm pretty sure I've already seen this one. Oh wait, is it not here? It's here. Oh yeah, it's at the doggo. But I'm pretty sure I've done this, so it doesn't count as another fun time, as a new fun time event. But from the other thing, I'm actually very good at this, and I absolutely hate losing. Okay. Let's play some Bizarre Brigade then. Let's go with Buggy, surely this will be fine. And not a waste of time. Can you review? Buggy is actually one of my favorite characters. Oh yeah, it's here. Got Kinch, level 90, max, yeah, crown on the skill, that's great. Burst 8. Wait. Oh shoot, wait, the game started and I got a random character assigned? What the freak? Wait, what happened? Wait, let me finish wave 1 at least then. Oh my god, I need to open the chest, I need to break this guy. Oh my god, what is happening? Why did the game start by itself? Oh, she picked the kitty as well, that's kinda funny actually. Wait, you can't pause this. Okay, quick. This is good. Burst, level 8, that's pretty fine. Earthshaker, R5, fine weapon. Got some good attack. 53 credit, this will be 93 to 198. Pretty lovely. ER, we don't really need it, the damage bonus is good. 4-piece codex, yep. Okay, she bought all my things. Let's get the key, sure. I guess another one. Might as well. If I have one, might as well get another one.
They're here.
So now I just want to open all the chests. I've never played co-op Bizarre Brigade with like a person. I haven't played Bizarre Brigade at all in like a while, man. Oh no, she died! She said she's good at this, she lied. The quill is mine. Oh, this is mine as well. Health plus 5? Sure. Don't die. But man, I wanted to play as like Buggy.
They're here.
Maybe it's good that I didn't. Uh-oh, she's dying. Oh no, I am dying. I need to be very careful. Good thing I picked up the plus 5 health, huh? At the cost of some of my income. Collision damage. The potato is garbage, by the way. I never buy the potato. Do you have a reroll here? I can try, because like, I would like to spend the eggs. The next wave will be the last wave. Wait! No, she bought that one! No, wait, what? We lost! Whoopsie! What can I even do now? I need to survive. How do I survive? How do I survive the next battle? A big smiley fox will not help me. I should not have bought this. Because now I cannot buy anything else. Should. Well, whatever. At least I won't have. At least the game will not take a long time. She has 2 HP. Oh my god, I'm taking way too much damage. No, this is not doable. If I bought some defensive items, maybe I could have done this, but I wasted too much money on the bunny. I shouldn't have. You threw! Pulcra, you threw! Oh. Okay. Did this count? Or do I need to win the game? Wait, this doesn't count! Huh? Do I need to do it in single player or do I need to win the game? How does that work? Whatever, I'll try it next time. I'll try better next time. Let's invite Trigger. I mean, it should work in co-op like the other games work. What are you up to? Just complete a mission. I'm taking a break now. Are you busy today? I'm busy chatting with you. I feel the same way. I've been so focused on chatting with you that I set aside my gun maintenance. Oh, so you have nothing to do today. If you are free, want to meet up today? That's exactly what I was thinking. Great minds think alike. Let me work out my schedule one moment. Proxy, I have the entire day free. Where are we heading? How is her day entirely free now? I mean, they could have just made it the event at like evening only, that's fine. How about to get some fresh air at Port Elpis? Over at the port, Proxy, you really seem to think alike. When we were along the wooden boards on the dock, feeling the sea breeze, playing the harmonica for a while, I really enjoy that. It brings back so many memories. That's just what I had in mind. Proxy, would you find it boring? I'd love to take a walk together too. That's a relief. Let's meet at the port boardwalk then. I'm free anytime. It's kind of weird that like quality time and invites are like the same thing now. They could just roll this all up into quality time. But there are just like some achievements tied to invites. So I feel like that's why they didn't want to like remove the previous system. Also, they would need to like make quality time events for everybody immediately. And or like they would need to replace the invites with quality time, but they are doing this like step by step. But I feel like eventually they should remove the invite. Or remove quality time and make invite quality time. Like roll this into a single thing, right? Eventually this should happen, because now it's just like needlessly complicated for a new player. Why are there multiple options? You're here earlier than we agreed, Proxy. I brought along my harmonica. The breeze today is so refreshing, it feels like the perfect time to play some music. I hope we can both feel a sense of inner peace today. With your music, I'm sure I will. Thank you, let's take a walk together on the boardwalk. The sea breeze feels so comfortable. I mean, I guess they're like slightly different, because here you follow the agent and not the agent follows you. But it's like such a minor difference. I can smell French fries. I remember when we first met. The wooden boardwalk swayed gently as the waves struck it. Wait, did we meet here for the first time? Oh yeah, we did actually. Yes. Not exactly on the boardwalk, but like over there. In my free time, I like to come here and play the harmonica. You might find it dull, but it brings me a sense of peace. I like listening to your music. I'll take that as you being truthful, Proxy. Will she play? If you really like it, I will keep playing for you, until my lips can no longer produce a sound, or until my harmonica gets squashed by Seed's heavy frame during some mission. Tell Sid to be careful. Sid could do anything. One time, he even tried to impersonate a superhuman from a movie wearing Soldier 11's tactical goggles. I'm getting off topic. Sid would be Billy's best friend. Oh yeah, I need the Sid and Billy event. Anyway, do you remember that song, Homecoming, you heard before? I want to play it for you again today. I hope you like it. Trigger faces the horizon and takes out the harmonica. And there's no song. You can see it's in perfect condition, and not the one that got hit by a bullet during that fight before. She begins to play the familiar melody that holds the memories of her past squad mates, but there seems to be a slight change in the arrangement. When the song ends, she turns to face you. What did you think? The memory sounded a bit different. You could hear the difference? You just smiled. Sorry, I'm just so happy. Prox, you're probably the only person in the world who's heard both versions of Homecoming, and the only one who can hear the difference. Just thinking about that makes me both emotional and happy. I made a few changes to the song according to my own interpretation. I don't want to just inherit it from my old squad mates. I want to truly make it a part of my life. Now it's a song that's uniquely mine. I've named it Homecoming, where the heart finds peace, feeling the night breeze in the quiet hours, and the most delicious red bean buns during recon missions. That's such a long name! The breeze day feels so nice, the music and the sound of the wind mix together perfectly. Everyone on the squad really likes this song. Sometimes Sid has trouble sleeping, and when I catch him during his midnight strolls I play this song. It always helps him get to sleep. Do robots need to sleep? Yeah, do intelligent constructs experience insomnia? Was it Soldier 11 that told you Sid is an intelligent construct? Well, how do I put it? It's complicated. In the case, when Soldier 11 says something like that, you should just go along with it. She doesn't handle indirect messages very well, including when it comes to Captain Magus. The Captain's existence itself is like a philosophical dilemma. I try to steer clear of discussing it in front of Soldier 11 and Sid to keep them from spending the whole day lost deep in thought. But everyone is really nice. Maybe Magus is the gun, after all. Because like in the docs the gun was named Ghostfire, but maybe Magus is the gun, because she said that Magus' existence is an enigma and she doesn't speak in front of them of it, but everyone is really nice. Last time when I was ambushing the rebels and accidentally lost my bean bun rations, you wouldn't believe where Sid managed to get some reserve supplies. Trigger begins discussing her squadrons with a subtle smile on her face. It looks like she's found a really good squad. Thank you for listening to me talk so much, Proxy. I enjoy listening to you. Just the little things, but they are still precious memories to me. And you, of course. Let's go for another walk here next time. I'll play anything, as long as you want to hear it. See you later, Sid. Sid is curious, I wonder how the gameplay would be. I feel like he would be like around, although I guess he's a bit taller than Ben. He would be even a bit bigger than Ben, I feel like. Because Ben is like 192 centimeters tall. Sid should be like around 2 meters. Although he could be this tall as well. They could make him slightly shorter. Wait. Let's see the video again. How does he look like next to Orpheus? I watched it so many times, but each time I watch it I notice something new. Like, we watched it today and I noticed like the panda in the final shot, or the claws that Jufufu has right here. Also, there is a Bangbu here. Could be the faction Bangbu of the new faction. He has like a turtle shell shield on the back. As I'm a tall female, she's probably Ellen height. She's probably like medium. She looks medium. Her chest is not large enough for a tall girl. Because it would need to be at least the size of her head or bigger, but it's not, right? I hope we get some interesting shops that actually have some functions. Kinda like we have the W engine shop on 6th Street. Maybe we could get another W engine shop, or there's like something different, some place that would be worth returning to at least like once per week. Here you can see the Devon pawn shop. Could be something, could be nothing. trying to spot anything interesting on her design. This here on her like, what even are these, like screws on her hair accessory? This kind of looks like the kanji for center, and I'm pretty sure the Chinese character will be the same. Could be a coincidence because it's like it's a bit too symmetrical. This should be like higher up if it was a kanji, or the whatever the Chinese signs are called. Yeah, not sure if this is anything or just a design. She has a little bunny tail, so that's pretty cute. She does have a tail, very nice.
Yeah. フォローに始まり、市外にも及ぶ災いさ。
災い？
トップスの連中は地区の工事市場を独占し、ここに繁栄をもたらす気だ。
Yeah, she's definitely not a tall female. 0% she's a tall female. Because yeah, the proportions are off. Or like the proportions are actually like not off, the proportions are normal. So she's not tall. But yeah, see this like... You can't even see his legs fully. What if he has no legs now? I'm pretty sure this is a leg, right? Because maybe he would just be floating. But yeah, he kind of looks like almost double her height. Maybe she could be like... Nah, she wouldn't be Sokaku tier. She would be like Ellen. Ellen-ish. Ah, but actually... Like, Ellen is like, yeah... This tall. And then our tallest character, Lycon. Is like 30% taller than her or something. I guess she would have to be even slightly taller. But yeah, if she was like up to here, it would feel like pretty good. Also like, you know, there's perspective. And the video maybe being... Although, if anything, the perspective would make her look bigger, maybe? But yeah, I'm expecting him to be like maybe slightly taller than Lycon. And then like, of course, thicker than Lycon, wider. But man, I love her design so much. This is some peak design. And the twin tails? Oh my god. Still not as good as Ellen, but like actually comes close. The tail thickness is there. I feel like he doesn't need to be much bigger than Ben. Like up to here and it would already feel like fine, right? I just wonder if he's gonna be an A rank or an S rank. Unfortunately, it would make a lot of sense for him to be an A rank. For multiple reasons. Like, if they think that the character is like a bit too risky to sell well, they usually will make characters like these A ranks. You can see this very well with like, yeah, in Zenless, the bear, like... I mean, the bear is a very cool character, but would a lot of people actually pull for him if he was an S rank? Probably not, that's why he's an A rank. Then like Seth being a male furry guy, or like, you know, just Kemono Mimi, but... Yeah, Seth also is a character that probably didn't think would sell that well. And Pulka is a full furry, once again like a more risky design. That's why she's an A rank. And in Genshin you can see that the characters that are based around like the Chinese arts, we have Yunjin with the Liyue opera, and then Gaming with the dragon dancing thingy, and then Lanyan with like the weaving of the whatever. They are all A ranks, because like they are characters that the dev team wants to make. They are like proud of their Chinese heritage, but probably not many people are actually interested in those things, so they make them A ranks to be more accessible. And then in Star Rail you have like Gallagher, the only Hoyo playable character with facial hair. So if they think that a giant robot with no waifu inside is something that people wouldn't necessarily pull for, that would make him a candidate for to be an A rank. He's also male, and yeah, that's also a consideration. But also, the whole defense force would not have any A ranks, because we've got Soldier 11, who's a standard S rank, then we've got Anbi, who's like not really from the defense force, but she counts as being from the defense force, like gameplay wise. Her passive is activated by other defense force characters. And then Orpheus is like 100% S rank. Like, I don't think anybody has like any doubt that that the girl right here, Orpheus, is an S rank. There's 100, like, always. So would this be a faction full of only S ranks? Even though it would be nice to have him in S, because you know, it would be lovely if you could invest into some mindscapes and have a giga unkillable killer robot. He's probably just gonna be an A rank, and then like his M6 is gonna be like an S rank's M0. That's kind of like how it goes. Yeah, I unfortunately I would bet on him being an A rank. Even though personally I would wish for him to be an S, I would bet on him being an A. Because we do need A ranks somewhere, right? And when every single design is absolutely fire, we have to sacrifice some of them to be A ranks, and that's not even necessarily a bad thing. I feel like Pulchra, gameplay-wise, is like the perfect A rank because she like fills in the slot of like Trigger in case you don't own her. Trigger is like much stronger, but if you want to play like Anbi with an aftershock stunner, Pulchra is there for you. I feel like that's pretty nice. I mean, on the other hand, you could say maybe it's a bit of a shame that she's just an inferior S rank. I guess that like makes her bad. Like for people who actually pull Trigger, this makes her worse. But for people who have not pulled Trigger but want to play Anbi, this makes her better. Overall, I feel like she's yeah, well designed, fine designed, and also she has like no story relevance. So that also like it fits better that she's an A rank. She had story relevance before, but she doesn't have any now after actually joining Sons of Caledon. So it would feel weird to pull for a character like this who has no presence in the patch, outside of a mini event at the very beginning with bad translation. Speaking of A ranks, I need to like level myself. I definitely want to try Jane, Seth, Trigger, although I might never get to try that because by the time... I mean, soon Vivian is releasing, and Vivian is gonna be an amazing teammate for Jane. And you would not want Seth in that team, because he only buffs one character. You can technically buff two if you trigger a chain attack with Seth. You can pass the buff to a second character, in this case it would be Vivian. And then you normally pass the buff to Jane with a quick assist. But yeah, that's like situational, scuffed, and whatever. Even though with Trigger, although you wouldn't have Trigger, but like with Trigger in the team, it would be easier to pass the buff to Trigger, because it's easier to stun enemies. And then it's easier to trigger the chain attack. But yeah, it's gonna be Jane, Vivian, Astra. Astra would be way too important in that team, because she buffs both of her on-fielders. Or like both the on-fielder and off-fielder. And also, there's the like Ether synergy. With Vivian. Now, some people might complain that it lowers your anomaly damage, but like, if you get anomaly application from a support agent or a stun agent, and this lowers your anomaly proc, I mean, sure the damage is lower, but you got it faster. It's not really nearly as big of a damage loss as people make it out to be. Those people will be like, oh no, Trigger applies like 25% of the shock anomaly in my Yanagi team, and now my damage is 25% lower. So bad. But like, you got it 25% faster. It might even turn out to be a good thing, depending exactly on how like the disorders and everything line up. Like if you were to play a Miyabi team with Yanagi Trigger, faster shocks are definitely more important than slightly more damage from Yanagi. Okay, so thank you everybody very much for watching, but this will be the end of the stream for today. I didn't even try the HIA. I probably should have at least tried the HIA fight, but I mean, we didn't really have time. And I kind of want to wait for the lighter. Also, I want to wait to see. I mean, waiting is bad. I should be doing stuff, even if it can get easier or whatever in the future. I should still be trying to clear the stage. But I would want to like. I'm interested whether the thing is even gonna reset in 2.0. I feel like it's unlikely for a tower to reset in 2.0. There'll already be like so many things. Throwing a tower reset in there would just be like needlessly making stuffing too many things into one patch. Where the tower reset is like a huge injection of content that's very low effort. Compared to like an actual event with new gameplay. Or a new area or new quest, right? The tower is relatively low effort. Especially when you fight the freaking Thracian every 10 floors. So they should keep this for 2.1 at least, or later. I feel like 2.1 though. That's my prediction, that 2.1 will reset. So, thank you very much for joining, but I do stream every single day at 8 PM CEST, which is 3 hours, 30 minutes before now. You can join the Discord server to get stream notifications and the like. And yeah, tomorrow we'll be playing some Star Rail actually. There's new Apocalyptic Shadow, some quests, and the event. Oh yeah, the Seal event is what we'll be primarily doing tomorrow. Plus, Divergent Universe and Apocalyptic Shadow. Yeah, we'll have like a pretty full stream. I've actually been streaming Star Rail twice this week. I know, it's like crazy. But it's a pretty big new event. There are actually gonna be like, we are gonna get 2 whole events this patch. 3 if you count the Star Rail world, actually. And that counts. 3 events in this patch. Can you believe that? 3 events in one patch? Whew! I'm not sure how I'll handle that. Wait, when does the double drop start thingy? Oh my god, this is so laggy. 16th. A day before the Mario Kart 7 Direct, the Mario Kart World Direct. So, thank you very much for joining us. See you all tomorrow. Bye bye.